I wanted to write a book that gave you some steps on finding joy and finding gratitude in your life, and also mix it up with a few recipes. I'm really excited to share my new book with you, Enough Already, on Under the Covers. I feel like there's a lot of us, maybe all of us, that need to let go of behaviors that don't serve us any longer. And I think there is great power and peace in letting go of this narrative that we are not lovable if we gain weight, or if we're not smart enough, or if we haven't had enough schooling. None of those things are true. What really inspired me to write Enough Already was I just wanted to change the script for myself. Every year it got to be like, okay, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, whatever number. It never made me happy. It's not about losing weight anymore. It's about finding out who I am. I went about writing that. And then through all of it, COVID was happening. And then my son's father, Ed, got very sick and ended up passing. It ended up being a book about finding joy and finding the gratitude in your life, even through the most challenging aspects of your life, which for me was the grieving of Wolfie's dad. The nice thing about grief, if there is anything nice about it, is that you're left with the love that you felt. That is a stronger feeling than any of the anger or any other feeling that may have been uncomfortable, that made your relationship challenging. You get strength and power in your vulnerability and your honesty. Ed and I were always honest about how much we hurt each other, but we always were very honest about how much we loved each other. Some of the last words I said to him is, maybe next time, maybe we'll get it right next time. And I really do believe that this is not the first time, nor it will be the last time that I spend a lifetime with him. I met Betty over 10 years ago. Maybe that's where the little start of that path of being grateful and living in gratitude and not in misery started, because I watched this woman who has been through so many things in her life. She exuded gratitude and kindness, and it wasn't a put on thing. And by watching that, it starts to sink in after a while, like, wow, I could try to live that way too. I could do my best, at least. And one of my favorite lines that I wrote in the book is, gratitude is the stairway to joy. I believe cooking for me is self-care, it's self-expression, it's the way I show love. For a long time, I treated food as the enemy. I misused it because I was suppressing emotions I didn't want to feel. I'll always wish that I was thinner, just the way I grew up. It's a very hard thing to dig out of me and get out of my soul. But having said that, I also believe that I am more than what that scale tells me. I am more than what size jean I wear. Again, it comes back to, am I being kind? Am I treating people with respect? Am I doing that same to me? What is the Einstein quote? Doing the same thing over and over again is the definition of insanity. I'm not going to play the same script anymore. That is exactly what I meant through this title. Enough already. I'm not going to do this crazy thing to myself anymore. I'm going to treat myself with kindness and intentionally look for joy. Enough already. And also, I am enough already. Just accept yourself for who you are. And you are enough. And I think everybody needs to know that they are enough.